Hey guys, if you guys need your dominations, 12-0s, evos, anything that has to do with online or offline grinding, be sure to hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below. 100% legit and 100% reliable, so be sure to go hit him up now. Before I do get into this video, I do want to apologize that I know that this video is normally something that I do post every Friday in this season, and I know that I am posting this on Sunday. This weekend has been like super busy between my family actually being in Jersey visiting again and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I do apologize that this video is coming a little bit later, but today we are going to be doing the where you should be video for Galaxy Opal D-Rob, or potentially the Dark Matter D-Rob, which I called before the season even started that they were going to kind of update the reward into a Dark Matter depending on what they did. And now you guys can see on the screen here with the All-Star stuff that there is Dark Matter MJ and Zion. So I do really think that D-Rob is going to get turned into a Dark Matter card. Every level 40 reward does get updated probably about, I don't want to say a week. It's really just like a couple days before the card is accessible, which is something that we are coming up on. As you guys can see, I'm actually like really close to D-Rob already. I'm under 30,000 XP away. And I do still have some XP to go ahead and do as well. Now, one thing I do want to say too is, again, before we get into this video, I need you guys to understand that, again, you do not have to be where I am to get D-Rob. You still have just under 3 weeks left to go for this D-Rob. So when, once I get into all that stuff, don't be freaking out if you're not level 38 already. You guys already know I like to hit the grind hard and go through all this stuff to make sure, I get the content out to you guys and stuff like that, because that's what I like to do. So yeah, don't stress about it. You don't have to be the same level as me. But today for the daily login, there is this countdown to All-Star Today pack. I don't know if this is going to be the same thing as the other ones. This one does not have a number on it, so let's see what we go ahead and get. And it is going to be a nice little diamond player. Something that I did talk about yesterday in my stream was that I was kind of hoping that these packs were going to be at least guaranteed to be a diamond. So at least this way, you guys get something good out of the deal. And it is going to be Kawhi, so I guess I will take that as a nice little free diamond. Nothing too crazy. And before I get into the rest of this video, I do want you guys, to do me a favor and comment down below what level you guys are, because I do want to know where you guys are, kind of keeping me up to date with what you guys are doing and stuff like that. But yeah, enough of me like yapping though. Let's get into the rest of the video. Again, I am level 38, and once again, I have to clarify that you do not have to be level 38. You do not have to be level 39. You don't even have to be level 37. You don't have to be up here, this close to D-Rob already to be able to get him. However, I'm going to let you guys know that, again, this season is a week shorter. So don't expect to have that, that much of leeway. And that is why I'm going to be kind of pushy with these levels and where I think you guys should be. Because, again, this season being smaller, you guys aren't going to have as much time to be able to kind of, push it until the last minute. Now, don't get me wrong, there has been a ton of XP. I kind of talked about this in the last video where, like literally, you guys can see all the stuff that we've had already. And this is excluding the dailies and the win the weekends and moments and stuff like that we've already seen. There has been a lot of stuff. This hero stuff has been really good with giving us a lot of XP. A lot of these hero cards has given us a lot. You have the weekly challenges that have dropped, the spotlights that have dropped. My career, you have the amethyst token cards. There's just a ton of different stuff. The quantum set, the flash 7 set. You have the historic moments for the Ray Allen that you could just get, the LeBron stuff. The My Team groups give you a bunch. I think they give you 3,300 in total, if I can remember correctly. You have the weak ones for Colin Sexton, Manu Ginobili, Jared Allen. There's just a ton of XP to be had this season. So, like I said, you guys can see I'm still actually working my way through. I have to do the Dark Matter Jordan still, which we'll get through that eventually. And then I have the rest of Vince Carter to do, which we're going to be basically doing today. And then these hero ones, which we'll get through eventually. That's a lot of MT that you're going to have to spend for 1,500 XP. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, like I said, so a lot of XP has come out already. I think it'll just put you just under being level 39. I think it'll put you within maybe 2,000 or 3,000 of it, if I could even think about the math right. Probably not, but but yeah, so just being this close to level 39 already is actually really insane if you really think about it, because we are 2 weeks into the season, 2.5 weeks. It's actually kind of crazy. Actually, no, well, yeah, no, it has been kind of 2.5 weeks, kind of closer to 3, but still not a whole lot of time has gone by, and we are already super close to D-Rob. The spot I think you guys should be at though right now is between probably level 29 and level 31. This is going to be a really good spot because like level 30, you're going to get to your Ascension board. You're going to be able to get like, you know, a good amount of free promo packs and stuff like that. But also you're going to be really close to this level 33 mark where you will be getting mark price, which will be another like 2,500 XP, or actually I think it's even more than that. I think it's closer to like 3,000 XP. But the whole thing is like, you know, in this area is actually going to be pretty good. So like, you know, actually, no, I lied. I'm going to bump this up a little bit, level 30 to level 32. It's going to put you at almost to 50,000 XP, which would basically be putting you a third of the way. And I think with just under 3 weeks left remaining, I think that it's actually going to be perfect for you guys. I mean, this is definitely a doable area, especially with a lot of like the budget cards and stuff that have coming out, because you guys got to understand too, like if you were to take a look at this Pantheon set that has come out today, I mean, Tim Legler that goes for like 1,000 MT, that's 600 XP right there. Spud Webb is 600. Brent Berry, who's super cheap, goes for 850 XP. Dwight Howard, another 850 XP. Quentin Richardson goes for over 1,000 XP, and these guys are all super cheap. Kemp is super cheap. Dale Ellis is super cheap. Desmond Mason is super cheap. So like all these guys, even if you were to do these, this is still a lot of XP, and this is just one set. I mean, the hero group, Spud Webb you could do, Colin Sexton you could do, Sean Kemp you could do, Ray Allen is easily done. I mean, not so much Magic, Zion, or Jordan, especially if you are a budget baller, but you have all the win the weekend stuff. So there is a lot of stuff that you guys could do as budget ballers. So I think this area with you guys being in is very doable, especially if you guys even have a little bit of XP or a little bit of extra MT to, you know, buy these random players. Who knows? Maybe you pull one out of like a free pack or anything like that. So yeah, honestly, if you guys were, you know, freaking out, trying to be like, oh my God, I think I'm falling behind, this is definitely a pretty good area. Now, this is going to be the point where I will say this too. I don't think you can actually be level 1 and still get D-Rob anymore. The reason why I say that is just because like, I think at this point, like, it's going to be kind of harder to get the large amounts of XP because they're going to be so expensive. And I would just be weird at that. You probably still could. I'm just not going to really push that fact that you could be level 1. So I would really recommend, you know, at a minimum, I mean, like literally at a minimum, try to be at least like level like 20. It'll put you at 10,000 XP. I mean, I think 20 is a pretty fair mark, but like where you should be to be on pace, I think level 30 to 32 is pretty good as well. Now, again, if you're a YouTuber, content creator, whatever the case is, and you guys are trying to push it to number 1, you're going to have to be up here with the rest of us. Now, the only reason why I say that is because, again, there is always somebody in the comments being like, oh, I'm trying to match what you're doing. I'm trying to keep up with you. Where should I be? If you're trying to keep up with me and guys like Denver and guys like, you know, JD or whoever, you know, all these guys that really do grind out XP and stuff like that and stay up at the top of these things, really all you guys got to do is just try to manage your MT as good as possible. I mean, it does get hard, I'm not gonna lie, it really does get rough trying to, at this point with all these opals and stuff like, or not even opals, with all of these dark matter cards, it is definitely going to get hard to get some of these level 40s, but we're still gonna do it, still gonna maintain everything and try to, you know, keep pushing. But yeah, you're gonna have to spend a good amount of MT to actually try to stay up with these levels and stuff like that. So honestly, that's just all I'm gonna say. I mean, I'm gonna try to keep this one a little bit shorter just because like the thing with D-Rob is like this season is getting pretty rough moving forward, I think, with these level 40s, and I think a lot of you guys are kind of being like, I don't really think it's worth it, because you know, a lot of people, you know, say like, oh, Bio, you know, is it really worth it? And then like I always think from it as, yeah, it's a free Galaxy Opal, but I don't really think about it from the sense that it takes a lot, and I mean like not even so much of playing, it takes a lot of MT to get these cards now. Like, I mean, Jordan is like over $1 mil, Zion's over $1 mil, Magic goes for a pretty good amount, so that's 4,000 XP right there. I mean, then you have this Jordan that's still over $1 mil, you have the Magic in here that's like going for a lot, you have the Paul George that's going for a decent amount, you have Zion that's going for a lot. So like, I completely understand it from that standpoint. So like I said, a minimum level, I think if you guys are just trying to, you know, keep a steady pace at it, I think level 30 to 32 is a good spot to be in. It's good enough for a lot of budget ballers, I think, to be here and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that though. Now there is something else I want to talk about in this video, and that is gonna be the start of basically what I'm going to be doing in season 6 moving forward, and that is going to be actually a new no money spent account. Now some of you guys on stream probably saw I was grinding one out probably about a week ago, and I actually had that video completely done. It was going to be a no money spent / no auction house series, and as much as I want to do that, I think I would have to do that from earlier on in the year. So next year, fully expect a series like that, but I think it is time to bring back the no money spent series and just have some fun with, you know, locker codes and really just do the traditional no money spent sort of thing. I don't even think I'm going to focus on the agendas or anything like that. I think I'm just going to have fun, you know, buying budget players, working my way through unlimited, limited, that sort of stuff. And I think that'll be a perfect start in season number 6. So if you guys are excited for that, be sure to leave a like on this video as well. And yeah, so I'm going to be streaming on Facebook too. Once you guys see this video, feel free to pull up. The link to that will be in the description down below and pinned in the comments. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And yeah, peace.